Good morning, students. This is Nandini Physics tutorial for IIT JAM and GATE. So today I'll discuss about lecture 8, atomic and molecular spectroscopy. So atomic and molecular spectroscopy, right now we are discussing about atomic physics. I already completed 7 lectures. This is the 8th lecture. So in previous lecture I explained up to relation between capital L, S and J. So right now we are discussing about interactions, that is nothing but orbital interaction, spin interaction, after then orbital spin interaction. So that is called coupling schemes. So today I will explain coupling schemes. So coupling schemes, in the coupling schemes I explain the topics like I'll explain the topics like orbital interaction, and second one spin interaction, spin interaction, and third one is spin orbital interaction. Okay, after then spectral terms by using this interaction. So this is the topics today. We will explain all these topics. Okay, so after this finishing this class, you can clearly you have a clear idea about orbital interaction, spin interaction, and spin orbit interaction. So finally you can get clear idea about spin orbit interaction, then how you will write the spectral times and ground state energy levels by using this orbital interaction and spin interaction and spin orbit interaction. You have a clear idea about all these things. After complete the class, you will clearly clear about all the doubts. Okay, so right now I starts with orbital interaction first of all. So in orbital interaction, after then I will move to spin interaction. So first of all I write what is orbital interaction. Okay, in orbital interaction, so for suppose this is a orbital interaction. So for that purpose so this is the total angular momentum, capital L. Okay, now if you consider two spins, generally L1, L2, these are two orbital orientations. Okay, using this two orbital orientation, so first orbital L1 is preceding about this capital L, and second one, this is the L2 which is preceding about this. So these two are added by form total angular momentum. So generally here total angular momentum L is the sum of, from L starts from 0 to n minus 1 of ms. So this is called total angular momentum formula. So total angular momentum L is equal to summation of L is equal to 0 to n minus 1 so of ms. So this is called ml. So this is called total angular momentum formula. So the ml values are depends, the values of ml is plus L to minus L. So these are the values of ml. So that is nothing but plus L to minus ml. So this angular momentum L is equal to sum of 0 to L is equal to 0 to n minus 1. So that is nothing but 0 spin, there is no 0 orientation. So that's why starts with L1, L2, L3. So these are nothing but L1 plus L2 plus L3 so on. Okay, so this is nothing but total capital L. So orientation of each orbital. Okay, so these are L1, L2, L3, L4 for different states. These are the orbital quantum number of different state. So different states are oriented and finally they get total angular momentum. Okay, so this is for suppose see the value of capital L is starts from, so the value of capital L is the possible values of capital L. So the possible capital L values of capital L of L is L plus 1, L plus L1 plus L2 to L1 minus L2. Okay, so these are the possible values of capital L angular momentum. So this is the angular momentum and this is the corresponding ML value. So this is the relation between capital angular momentum as well as corresponding ML values. Okay, so the sum of the individual quantum numbers are nothing but total angular momentum. So this is called angular momentum. So angular momentum L is equal to L1 plus L2 plus L3. So the possible values of L is already I discussed about the possible values in orbital interaction is L1 plus L2 to L1 minus L2. Okay, so right now the total values of L is nothing but 2L plus 1. Total value of L is 2L plus 1. So this is the total value of L. So that is nothing but D's and N's actually. So total value of L is nothing but 2L plus 1. So right now I consider one example. If you consider L1, L2 both are 1. So example if L1 take 1, L2 is 1. Okay. Then see here from this equation, from this rule, so this is L1. L1 is a first orbital quantum number and L2 is orbital quantum number. Now L1 is considered 1 and L2 is considered 1. So what is the total angular momentum? Capital L is equal to mod L1 plus L2 to L1 minus L2. Okay, so this is the total angular momentum. Now simply substitute this value. L is equal to, see, 1 plus 1 to 1 minus 1. See, 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 minus 1 is 0. In between there is one number. So that is called 2, 1, 0. So the total angular momentum number L is equal to what is that L value? L is equal to 2, 1, 0. So this is represent angular momentum 2, 1, 0. Same example I consider. Right now I consider for 3 states. L1 is equal to 1, L2 is equal to 1 and L3 is equal to 1. So in this case, how you will identify? See, so first of all, take these two numbers only. L is equal to L1 plus L2 to possible values L1 minus L2. Okay, so simply L is equal to, what is this? 1 plus 1 to 1 minus 1. So this value is 2, 1, 0. So simply take L dash is 2, L dash 1, L dash is equal to 0. 3 states right now. And the third state is L3. So therefore L3 is nothing but here 1. Okay. So similarly you will again use this formula, you can identify the states, and using the same formula you can identify the states, and using this formula you can identify the states. So this will give us 2 plus 3, 4, and 2 minus 1, 1. In between 3 and 2 will be come. Okay. Similarly using these 3, 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay, and 1 minus 1 is 0. In between one number. Okay, 1 is there. So this is nothing but 0 plus 1, 0 plus 1, only one state. So finally what is the state of this orbital angular momentum for orbital interaction is nothing but, see, this is the total orbital angular momentum, that is starts from 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So these are the possible values of orbital interaction. So these are the possible values of orbital interaction. If you consider example, this example is 2. We are consider two orbital quantum numbers, that is 1, 1. Here I am consider example, this is another example. I will consider 3 orbital values, orbital quantum numbers values, 1, 1, 1. So using this formula you can identify the spectral terms 210 for total angular momentum is 210. Again what are the values you will come in the first case, using that values are L dash, L dash, L dash. So first L dash is 2, so L3 is 1. Using these two equations, again using this formula, I can find out 4321. So this is the value of this state, and this state, come to this state, L is equal to 1, L dash is equal to 1, L is equal to 3. In this state we will get possible values 210, L dash is equal to 1, L3 is equal to 0, 4321. In this state we get possible values 1. So the total possible values of angular momentum L is equal to 43210. So this is about orbit orbit interaction generally. So please note, this is a orbit orbit interaction. Okay, right. So this is the orbital orbital interaction. So similarly you will move to spin spin interaction. So this is orbital interaction. Everybody understand? Orbital interactions means two individual orbital quantum numbers are preceding about their specified axis. That axis will gives the addition of these two equations. So therefore L is equal to L1 plus L2. So this is called orbital orbital interactions. So in orbital interactions, the ML values are nothing but L1, L2, L3 up to -1. So therefore using this equation you will get capital L is equal to summation of L is equal to 0 to n minus 1 ml will gives total angular momentum of this orientation. So therefore here L is equal to L1 plus L2 plus L3 so on. So this is the actual formula. So how many number you will consider, no problem. If you consider 4 or 5 or 6 orbital quantum numbers, they are preceding about their principal section. So therefore you will get finally total angular momentum is L1, L is equal to L1 plus L2 plus L3 and so on. So these are the possible values of L, that is nothing but L1 plus L2 to L1 minus L2. So using these possible values you can take the two examples. I will take the two examples. So L1 is equal to 1, L2 is equal to 1. In this case I will get possible values are 210. In this case I will consider 3 orbital quantum numbers. So in this case I will get possible values are 43210. So how many possible values? You will take any number of quantum numbers, no problem, but possible values are like, so these are the possible values in orbital orbital interaction. So this is example for orbital orbital interaction, and this is the total value of J, that is represented by 2L plus 1. So next one is a spin spin interaction. Spin spin interaction. Okay, spin spin interaction. Spin spin interaction. Spin spin interaction. Okay, spin spin interaction. This is the spin spin interaction. If you see in the spin spin interaction, so like same orbit orbit interaction, if you are consider orbital quantum numbers, you will take infinite number of orbital quantum numbers. These orbital quantum numbers are oriented about their principal section. That principal section is given by triangle law. Using triangle law, the principal section is nothing but total orbital angular moment. Similarly in spin also, so if you consider the principal section is, this is the principal section. Okay, so this is nothing but total S, total angular momentum, spin, total spin momentum S, total spin angular momentum is S. So this principal section is rotating. This is S1, precession about their own axis, and this is S2, precession about their own axis, and they are combined to give total angular momentum, total spin momentum. Total spin angular momentum is S1 plus S2. So similarly here capital S is the total angular momentum S. This is the sum of S is equal to 0 to n minus 1, so ms value. Okay, so therefore ms, the possible values of ms is plus or minus s, plus or minus f, because it is a spin state. The spin of the any state is represented by only half. So that's why it is the possible values of ms is nothing but plus or minus f. This ms is a corresponding value of capital S. S is nothing but total spin angular momentum, and these ms is nothing but corresponding ms will came, that ms value, possible ms values are plus or minus l. So therefore total angular momentum s is equal to right now s1 plus s2 plus s3 plus so on. So how many number of electrons orientation in a fixed orbit, because it is it is for suppose if you consider a hydrogen atom, this is a one fixed stationary state. This is a proton and this is an electron. Now if you consider another more fixed circular path, and this is a one electron, like so number of electrons are there, each electron having a spin. That spin is indicated s1, s2, s3, and these spins are rotating about their principal section, and finally they get total spin angular momentum. So this is the theory about. So right now I'll take one example. If the possible values of s, okay, so I'll take one example. See this, the total value or total angular momentum, like that possible values of total spin angular momentum is, see this is the total possible values of spin angular momentum. Yes, this is represented by s1 plus s2 to s1 minus s2. So every interaction, this is the similar mathematics we can use, s1 minus s2, okay, and the total possible values, so the total values of s is 2s plus 1. So this is the total number of values, and these are the possible values of orientation. So for example, right now I'll write here example of this interaction. See that examples are nothing but, if you consider first example, if you consider s1 is equal to half and s2 is equal to half. So in this case, what will be happen? The total possible values of s is equal to s1 plus s2 to s1 minus s2. Okay, so this is the modulus of s1 plus s2, modulus of s1 minus s2. So half plus half to half minus half. So this value is 2 divided by 2, that is equal to 1, and this is 0. So there is no number between these two possibilities. So therefore total s is equal to 1 comma 0. Okay, so 1 comma 0. So for suppose s is starts from 0 to, for suppose if s is even number, okay, if s is even number of electrons are there in this atom, there is an even number of electrons are present. Okay, so in even number of electrons, then s value is starts from 0 to n by 2 only. Okay, so this is the shortcut formula. If s is equal to this is for even number of electrons. For suppose this hydrogen atom is consists of even number of electrons, then this is the shortcut formula for 0 to n by 2. 0 to n by 2 is the even number of electrons, the total angular momentum. So every time need not to do this calculation. Simply if you are consider even number, for suppose these are the even number, because 2 is nothing but even number. So therefore 2 is even number means total n is 2. 2 by 2 is equal to 1. So therefore it starts from 0 to 1 only, because this is 2, total 2. So therefore it starts from 1 and 2. Okay, so for suppose in the same case I'll consider example 2, this is example 1. So example 2, I consider s1 is equal to half, s2 is equal to half, and s3 is equal to half. So I'll consider 3 more states, 3 spins right now. Okay, this is not even spin, this is nothing but odd spin, this is nothing but odd spin. So this is nothing but even spin, even spin. In the case of even spin, you can use this formula, because here the 2 transactions are 2 states. I'll consider the 2 states, that's why total capital N is nothing but representation of states. Due to the representation of states, you will simply substitute 2 divided by 2, you will get 1. So therefore the values of possible values of S is nothing but 1 comma 0, you can write easily. But in the case of odd, what will be happen? If you are do first these two experiment procedurally, actually I take from procedure first. So S plus total angular moment, total spin angular momentum S is equal to S1 plus S2 to S1 minus S2. Okay, so this is the total spin angular momentum, possible values. So these are nothing but 1 half plus half to half minus half. So this value from 1 comma 0. So therefore S dash is equal to 1 and S is equal to 0. So therefore third spin is S3 is equal to 1 by 2. So simply add this one. So 0 plus 1 by 2 means S is 1 by 2 only, and 1 plus 1 by 2 is nothing but 3 by 2. So you will get 1 by 2 spin is total possible spins are nothing but 1 by 2 3 by 2. So this is the odd number because 1 by 2 3 by 2 you will get it spins 1 by 3 2 by 3. So in this case you will use one more thing. So this is the odd section actually. If you consider odd number of electrons, what will be you will consider for odd number of electrons? So for odd number of electrons means 1 by 2, 3 by 2, so on up to n by 2. Okay. So therefore in odd section we are consider, this is I'll write here. In odd section, if odd number of electrons present inside the atom and these odd number of electrons are spinning about their own axis, so therefore if odd number means the formula is S is equal to total angular momentum, S is equal to half 3 by 2 so on n by 2. Okay, so these are the actually 1 by 2 to 3 by 2. So simply you will write 1 by 2 to n by 2. Okay, so for suppose if you are consider n is equal to 3 means here I am consider 3 states S1, S2, S3. So therefore n is equal to 3 means you will simply write S is equal to 1 half to 3 by 2. So you will get S is equal to 1 by 2 3 by 2. Okay, so this is a shortcut trick. Okay, this is the procedure. This is the shortcut. So this is the procedure actually. This is the shortcut. Shortcut means if you are consider two spins means n is equal to 2. So 0 to 2 for even number of electrons. So this is nothing but odd number of electrons. So atom consists of odd number of electrons. This is the formula. And atom consists even number of electrons. This is the formula. So this is about spin-spin interaction. Understand? Right now, next concept is spin-orbit interaction. So I already studied. I already discussed about orbital interaction. So that is called individual orbital quantum number is precesing about their principal section. So the adding of these orbital quantum numbers to form total angular momentum. Similarly, individual spin of the electrons will precede about the principal section, and the adding of these spin quantum number will give total spin angular momentum. So that angular momentum possible values are S is equal to S1 plus S2 to S1 minus S2, and the total values of S is nothing but 2S plus 1. And see, I will consider two examples. First case I will consider even spins, and second case I will consider odd spins. In even spins I use the formula. I will find out the spectral terms. S is equal to 1 comma 0, the possible values of S from this interaction. S is equal to 1 comma 0. But if you consider that even number of electrons present in the atom, so therefore this is the shortcut you apply. From total possible values are 0 to n by 2. Okay, and for suppose if the atom is consists of odd number of electrons, this is the shortcut 1 by 2 to n by 2. So 1 by 2 is present and n by 2 means number of electrons. So now I will consider 3 spins, that's why number of spins are 3. So using 3 by 2 you will get S1 by 2. So this is the procedure and this is the shortcut. So this is the procedure and this is the shortcut. So this is about spin interaction. So right now spin orbit interaction. Now I will move to spin orbit interaction. Spin orbit interaction means actually it is interact with orbital angular momentum as well as spin angular momentum. So because if you see in diagram actually this is the orbital total angular momentum. So this is the individual precision about their own axis. This is L1, L2. Okay, right now. Similarly, there is one more spin angular momentum S and individually S1 and S2. Okay, so these are preceding about their principal section and finally they are combined to give total spin angular momentum. This is called total angular momentum. And right now these two are adding to form this is a total angular momentum J. Okay, now this is L, because this L is consists of L is equal to sum of L is equal to 1 to n. Okay, so 1 to n, 1 to n minus 1, simply ml value. Okay, so therefore, and one more capital S, because it is nothing but spin angular momentum, total angular momentum. Okay, so spin angular momentum, these two are adding to form total angular momentum. So this is precision about this axis, and this is precision, and these both are combined to form total angular momentum L plus S. So this S is represented right now. S is equal to sum of S is equal to 1 to n, and this is ms. Okay, the possible values of ms is nothing but minus s2 plus s, that is plus or minus s, and the possible values of ml is equal to minus plus l to minus l. So adding of these two will give total angular momentum, that is called j plus l. And the possible values of j, the possible values of ls coupling, the possible values of spin orbit interaction, see the possible values of spin orbit interaction, possible values of spin orbit interaction is capital J is equal to L plus S2 L minus S. So this is the possible values of spin orbit interaction, and the total value is total value of angular momentum. This is called total angular momentum. So this is total angular momentum. So total angular momentum. So the possible values of total angular momentum is J is equal to L plus S to L minus 1, and the total value is 2J plus 1. 2J plus 1. So this is the total value. Okay. So finally, interaction of one orbital angular momentum plus one spin angular momentum will give spin orbit interaction, because total angular momentum precision about their own principal section, and spin angular momentum is also precision about the principal axis, and they are combined to form J is equal to L plus 1. Okay, here S is nothing but sum of S is equal to 1 to n ms, and this is a sum of L is equal to 1. So in textbooks, some textbooks are taken sigma is equal to n minus 1, some textbooks are taken sigma is equal to n plus 1. If you starts from 0 n minus 1 you will use, if you starts from 1 you can use only n only, no problem, no need to worry about these things. Okay, after then the possible values we will everything we will note this session. Okay, right now I want to do some spectral terms, how you will find out spectral terms by using these principles, these three interactions, how you will get spectral terms. Okay, see, I want to first of all I want to deal about non-equivalent electrons. Non-equivalent electrons means these electrons are never equal. Okay, so in case of non-equivalent electrons, how you will identify the spectral terms. So that is the next concept, spectral terms. So coupling schemes is over. So we are three coupling schemes. The first one is orbital coupling scheme, and the second one is a spin orbit interaction, orbit interaction, spin interaction, and spin orbit interactions. These are the coupling schemes and possible values. I'll see the example the same way. Total two examples. I'll do two examples, and this is the final coupling. That is called this coupling is called LS coupling. LS coupling. Okay. So one more coupling is there JJ coupling. I'll explain in next class JJ coupling, because at fine structure, before going to a fine structure, I'll explain that coupling. Okay. So this is about. Right now I want to do some mathematical problems and mathematical calculations regarding this coupling schemes. That is called how to find spectral terms. Our question is how to find spectral terms. Okay, yesterday class I explained, in previous class I explained the term symbol. Right now I want to find out spectral terms. Okay, see, And the spectral terms, I am considered first non-equivalent electrons, non-equivalent. So these are the actually non-equivalent electrons. In equivalent electrons means N, P, N dash P. So these are non-equivalent batch because here principal quantum number will be changed. But PP terms are equal, but principal quantum number will be changed. Similarly, another more set NP, ND. Okay, so these are also ND. So these are also here principal quantum number is the same, but angular momentums, that nothing but quantum numbers are changing because P is one quantum number and D is one quantum number. These are the states. P, D states will be changed. So this is also non-equivalent electron. So this is one set of non-equivalent electron. This is another set of non-equivalent electron. If you can simply consider this is NP and N dash D. So this is also non-equivalent only because it is a spin quantum number non-equivalent, and similarly P and D also non-equivalent. So this type of combinations are called non-equivalent electrons. Okay, by using LS coupling, how to find the spectral terms for non-equivalent electrons. So our question is, okay, by using LS coupling, how to find spectral terms. So this is our question. Okay, so by using LS coupling, because for non-equivalent electrons, what are the non-equivalent electrons? So these non-equivalent electrons also having spectral terms. So that spectral terms will be identified by using LS coupling. So right now I want to prove that non-equivalent case of electrons. Okay, so simply first of all I consider SP figure. Okay, configuration. SP configuration means two states configuration. I explained two state configuration. So first example, see, simply SP configuration. I'll take SP configuration means, see, S is a one spectral term and P is one spectra. Actually S is one state, represents one state, and P represents one state. So therefore simply you will consider for first S state, right? S state. For S state, what is L value is 0 and S value is equal to half. Spin is always represent half, and L value is nothing but orbital quantum number. For S state, L is equal to 0. And what about P state? P state, L is equal to 1 and S is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, so this is the first case. So but here we are giving these are nothing but non-equivalent case. So these are the non-equivalent electrons. Non-equivalent electrons means these are, see, P state is different, S state is different. So this is non-equivalent. So in this case, non-equivalent case, I use LS coupling because I want to find out total angular momentum from this set. Okay, so what are the L values? Total L value is nothing but, L is nothing but, see, possible values I will find out first of all by using these two states. Okay, possible values of L is L, these are nothing but L1. Okay, so therefore L1 plus, so simply take L1, L2. Okay, so L1 plus L2 to L1 minus L2. So the possible values are 0 plus 1 to 0 plus 1. So therefore almost this value is only 1. So the possible angular momentum value is 1 only. Okay, now what about possible values of spin? Possible values of spin, S is equal to plus half to plus half, and 2 to half minus half. These are the possible values. So this is nothing but 1, 0. So you will get, for this combination, spin angular momentum is 1, 0. For this combination, orbital angular momentum is only 1. So simply take one, how to find out spectral terms. So simply take one diagram model. So this is always represent L value, this direction is always represent S value. Okay, by using this phenomena, so simply you will consider L values in this direction and S values are in this direction. So please put S values starts from 0, 1. So this is the S value. Using this table you can understand and you can identify easily. You can find out the spectral lines, spectral terms easily. See, this is actually P. So right now L values are nothing but only 1 here. I will put 1 here and 0 1 here. So 0 plus 1 is always gives only 1. Okay, so there is no remaining. But see, I want to find out total angular momentum by using this equation. I want to find out total angular momentum. So simply total angular momentum for non-equivalent electrons case, you can use this tabular form. So using this formula, you will write the L values in this direction and S values in this direction. So S is always takes from low to high. So P is always takes from high to low, high to low. Okay. So in this direction 0 plus 1 is always indicates 1 and 1 plus 1 is, there is a 3 possibilities 1 plus 1, because J value is nothing but L plus S2 possible values L minus S. So simply use 1 plus 1 to 1 minus 1. Okay. So this is the theory. So this is a 2 and 0, between there is one number 2 1 0. So this is 2 1 0, 3 terms. Okay. Right now I want to write spectral terms for this case. So this L is indicates for P, okay, P state. L is equal to 1 indicates for P state. Okay. Right now I want to find out multiplicity. Multiplicity I want to find out 0 for 0 case and 1 case. So what is the multiplicity formula? Multiplicity is nothing but 2s plus 1 is the multiplicity. So take simply 0, first case S is equal to 0. So 2 times of 0 plus 1, that is equal to 1. First case multiplicity is 1. Okay, and second case multiplicity is S is equal to 1. So that is 2 into 1 plus 1, that is called 3. Multiplicity is 3. So what is our spectral symbol? That is called term symbol. Term symbol is nothing but multiplicity times angular momentum. Angular momentum of any state, no problem. Angular momentum of state and total angular momentum J. So this is the spectral symbol. So from this, using the spectral symbol, so this is a first state, because the multiplicity, this multiplicity is 1. Okay, for this case multiplicity is 1, because S is equal to 0 means multiplicity 1, and is L is equal to 1 means it indicates P state. Okay, L is equal to indicates P state. And what is angular momentum? Angular momentum, this is called J value. So this is about J value. Okay, so J is 1. So this is the first spectral term. Okay, and similarly come to this case, this is the spectral term, multiplicity is 3 and L is equal to 1 for P state and J is equal to nothing but 2 comma 1 comma 0. See, this is the multiple spectra. So therefore this non-equivalent SP configuration having 4 spectral terms. So these are the 4 spectral terms. I erase these things. Okay, so these are nothing but 4 spectral terms. That spectral terms are nothing but, see, that spectral terms are 1P. So spectral term is 1P1 and 3P 2 comma 1 comma 0. So therefore 1 2 3 4. So total number 4 spectrums. Total 4 spectrum. This SP configuration having 4 spectral lines. So this is the identification by using LS coupling. Okay, we are identifying all these things by using spectral LS coupling. Understand? So this is about theory SP configuration. Similarly, I will do PD configuration. Okay, so right now PD configuration. In PD configuration also a non-equivalent electron only, PD configuration. So using this PD configuration I will write all these things. See, now second case, PD configuration. So PD configuration. So PD configuration means, so first take P state having L is equal to 1 and D state having L is equal to 2. Okay, and what about S state? S is equal to half only and D state is equal to S is equal to half only. Spin is always considered half. So what about L plus S? Go, because L total angular momentum L is equal to L1 plus L2 to L1 minus L2. So from this equation, what is this value? L is equal to 1 plus 2 to 1 minus 2. Okay, so this L value is 3 and 1 minus 2 is nothing but 1 only. So in between there is 2. So L possible values are 3 to 1. So similarly S is nothing but S is equal to mod S1 plus S2 to mod S1 minus S2. So the possible values of 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 to 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2. So you will get 1 comma 0. So these are the possible numbers. So here L value is starts from 3 to 1 and S value is from 1 0. So simply using the same table form, you can use same the table. So from this table you can identify the spectral terms. See, these are the spectral terms. See, once again I write same table, I use the same table. So this is right now configuration, PD configuration, I write PD configuration. Here L terms, here S terms you will represent. So L is nothing but 3, 2, 1. So this is 0, 1. So 0 plus 3, 3 only. 0 plus 2, 2 only. 0 plus 1, 1 only. So 1 plus 3, there is a 4 possibilities. 1 plus 3, 2, 1 minus 3. So that is nothing but 3 plus 1, 4. 1 minus 3 is nothing but 2. So in between there is one number 3. So therefore this is 4, 3, 2, and similarly what is that value? 2 plus 1, that is nothing but 3. 2 minus 1, 1. So 3, 2, 1, and this is possibility 1 plus 1 is 2, 1 minus 1 is 0. So 1, 0. So these are the spectral terms. Okay. So again multiplicity, find multiplicity. Multiplicity for S is equal to 1 is 2, S is equal to 0. S is equal to 0 is 2, 0 plus 1 is equal to 1, and multiplicity for S is equal to 1 is 2 into 1 plus 1. This is nothing but 3. So right now this is multiplicity, we represent 1. This value 3 is nothing but, see 3 for L, these are L values and these are L value. So L value 3 is nothing but P, D, F. So this value is F, this value is P, this state is represent S. So they simply the spectral terms are nothing but this is 1 multiplicity of F state and spectral term and total angular momentum. This is nothing but total angular momentum. Okay. So total angular momentum. Right. This is 1 P because D state, this is the D state, 1 D state, total angular momentum 2, and 1 S state and total angular momentum 1. So the first stage of spin 0 case you will get singlet. Okay, you will get singlet. And see, in spin 1 state you will get multiplicity. Multiplicity is one case, you will get spectra is different. Okay, because this is the splitting spectra. Right, this is nothing but multiplicity 3 and this is F state indicates. So F of 3 comma 2 comma 1, sorry 4 comma 3 comma 2, and this is the D state, 3D state of 3 comma 2 comma 1, and this is P state, 3P state of, so this is a P state actually, P state. Okay, 3P state of 2 comma 1 comma 0. So total how many number of spectral lines are erased? 1 comma 2 comma 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So in PD configuration you will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 states are erased. So if you are placed in any external magnetic field, these are all these are all mathematics comes from quantum theory only. So due to this quantum theory, the levels will be splitting. So these 3 levels are splitting further triplet. This is singlet. Okay. So here 3 singlets, 1, 2, 3, 3 triplets are coming. So total 12 possibilities. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 having 12 possibilities. Okay. So therefore right, using like you can identify any type of configuration by using this process. Okay. So this is a one technique. Right now I will take 3 configuration, SPDF, SPD configuration. So this is a second combination PD configuration. First configuration I tells SP and PD configuration. Now I will consider SPD configuration. So I consider third configuration C. So come to the case of SPD case. So SPD configuration. In this configuration, this is also a non-equivalent electronic state. So non-equivalent electron spectrum I want to find out. S is a different state, P is different state, D is different state. So I using three different states to find out spectral terms. Okay. So in this case, S is equal to, take S is equal to L is equal to 0 and S is equal to half. So P case, in the P state L is equal to 1, S is equal to half only. In D state, L is equal to 2, S is equal to half only. Okay. So take L values, L possibilities are C, 0 plus 1. Okay. 0 plus 1 is only 1, 0 minus 1 only 1. So here you will get only one value. So L dash is 1 and L is equal to 2. Okay. So 1 plus 2, 3, 1 plus 2, 3, 1 minus 2, 1 minus 2, 1, in between 3. So your L value starts from 3 to 1 and S is also, S is equal to, first two states you will get 0, 1 and third state is simply plus. So that is called plus 1 by 2, plus 1 by 2, plus 1 by 2 is nothing but 3 by 2. So your value is S is equal to 3 by 2, 1 by 2. So these are the possible values of S from this configuration. This is the possible values of L from this configuration. So right now again I use the same T diagram, same chart I want to find out the spectral terms. Okay. Right. So this is about how you will find out the spectral terms for non-equivalent electron configuration. Okay. So spectral term is simply take SPD configuration. So for that purpose I again consider this chart, L values here, S values here, like L is equal to, this is S value. So L values are nothing but 3, 2, 1, S values are nothing but 1 by 2, 3 by 2. So 1 by 2 plus 3, 1 by 2 plus 3, okay, 2, 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2, this is 1 by 2, 1 by 2 minus 3. So possible values are 2 3s are 6, 7 by 2, okay, 2 3s are 6 minus 1, 6 by 2, 2 3s are 6, 5 by 2, okay. In between there is no number, actually in between there is no number. So therefore simply you will write 7 by 2, 5 by 2, okay. Similarly this is 5 by 2, 3 by 2, okay. This is a 3 by 2, 1 by 2. Understand? If you do, no problem. So 1 by 2 plus 2, this is nothing but 2 2s are 4, 5 by 2, okay. 1 by 2 minus 2, 2 2s are 4 minus 3 by 2. So you will get two possibilities, 5 by 2, 3 by 2, and similarly this is 3 by 2, 5 by 2. Right now same second case, 3 by 2 plus 3, okay, to 3 by 2 minus 3 state. So because angular momentum J is equal to L plus S2, L minus S only. So using these possible values I can identify all these things. Okay. So 3 by 2 plus 2 3s are 6, 6 plus 3 9, 9 by 2. 2 3s are 6, 6 minus 3, 6 minus 3 how much? 2 3s are 6, 2 3s are 6, 6 minus 3, 3 by 2 only, okay. 2 3s are 6, 6 minus 3, 6, 3 by 2, okay. So 9 by 2, 7 by 2, 5 by 2, after then 3 by 2, okay. Possible values in between 7 by 2, 5 by 2. So this is 9 by 2, 7 by 2, 5 by 2, 3 by 2. So what about this case? This is. What about this case? In two case, 7 by 2, 5 by 2, 3 by 2, 1 by 2. So in this case, I'll write here, I'll remove all these things. If you do the calculations, you will get it. See, 5 by 2, 3 by 2, 1 by 2. Okay. So this is actually possible set of equations. Understand? These are the possible set of equations. Right. So how to write this? Right now, multiplicity. Multiplicity S is for 1, half. So 2 into half plus 1. So this is nothing but 2 will be cancelled 2. So these are all doublets. So that's why you will write 2 times of this is represent 3. L is equal to 3 means it is a D state, sorry, P state, F state, FDP, FDP. So F state of 7 by 2, 5 by 2. This is one spectral term, and this is 2 multiplicity of P state 5 by 2, 3 by 2, and this is S state, sorry, this is a D state, this is S state, sorry, P state, because 1 is per P, 3 by 2, 1 by 2, okay. Like this is also multiplicity 3 by 2. So simply 2 times of 3 by 2 plus 1, 2 will be cancelled, this is called 4, okay. So multiplicity is 4, so simply write 4 F 9 by 2, 7 by 2, 5 by 2, 3 by 2, okay. Right, next is 4D 7 by 2, 5 by 2, 3 by 2, 1 by 2, okay. Next 4P 5 by 2, 3 by 2, 1 by 2. So see total spectrums 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So total splitting 17. So only SPDF configuration you will get 17 spectras, 17 spectral terms. Okay. So each case the spectral terms will be splitting. So this is the splitting, how they are splitting by using interaction with spin orbit interaction. So due to spin orbit interaction, these terms will be splitting. Okay. So in SP configuration you will see, in PD configuration you will see, in SPD configuration. So in SPD configuration, so this first term is completely doublets and second term is completely triplets. So these are all triplet states. Okay. These are doublets. So these are first state will be formed doublet and this is the triplet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So total 17 possible ways it will be splitting. Okay. So this is about non-equivalent case. Right now, how to find the ground state of this spectral lines. So that is very important, and right now these are very important for GATE and similarly IIT JAM. So these topics are very important, how to find out the spectral terms. Okay, after find out the spectral terms, you want to find out the ground state energy of the above spectrum. Okay, how to find out? So thus the ground state of hydrogen atom, the ground state of this spectral term was identified by Hund's rule. Actually, using Hund's rule, you can identify the ground state, otherwise the lower energy level used to ground state spectral term. What is the ground state of spectral term of these, whatever we are obtained up to here. So in this, for suppose if you take example, the 4F 9 by 2, 7 by 2, 5 by 2, 3 by 2, in this spectral term, what is the ground state represents? So I don't know how to find out the ground state potential energy. So ground state spectral term. Okay, for that purpose, one rule is very helpful to identify the ground state. That is called Hund's rule. Okay. Right now I explain the finding of spectral terms in finding the spectral terms by using Hund's rules. Okay. So actually, so I think next class I will explain. In lecture 9 I will explain all these things. Lecture 9 I will explain. So up to then lecture 5 is completed. Thank you very much. Sorry, lecture 8 is completed.